8 for 13 from the field now for the Sixers. Barkley stepped in the line. The ball goes back to Chicago. Philadelphia up by 5, closing in on the 4-minute mark in quarter number 1.
Bad shot attempt by Green. He was really off balance, and they had plenty of time on the shot clock.
I think he thought there was less time on that shot clock than there was. 11 seconds left in the clock.
See, Chicago's just taking their time. They're getting good shot opportunities. They're staying within their offense.
B.J. Armstrong had the ball stripped from behind by Ricky Green. Over it comes to Barkley.
There's that reverse.
But he almost lost the ball, so he has to pick it up and give it back outside. Now it comes right back to Charles.
See, that tests him. When will they come? As soon as he dribbles, that's when they're coming on the double team.
Armand Gilliam hits the jumper. He has 6 points in this first quarter. And the lead up to 7 now for the Sixers.
When you double team Charles, he will always find the free man, but you must create the passing lane for him.
That's the 3rd assist for Charles Barkley, the 6th point for Armand Gilliam. The Sixers have a 7-point lead. Timeout, Chicago.
I would like to just show you Ricky Mahorn down inside working. Now you have to understand, sure, he's only had a couple of field goals, but he's only had 6 shot opportunities in 2 games. Now watch this nice pump move, and he takes Cartwright right into his chest. Because of his upper body strength, he can do that. Now how much of a pounding he can take, we really don't know. Because when you're backing a guy down, now just look at his stats. The points for this series and the rebounds, you know that there is something radically wrong with him physically. All right, now, when you back people down in the post area, the defensive guy is hitting you in the lower back with his forearm. Now, how much of that can you take from a guy Cartwright's size, 7 foot, 255 pounds?
You just saw that field goal stat. Philadelphia shooting the lights out of the ball in this first quarter. Also, the big men tonight have outscored Chicago's big men 13-10 and out-rebounded them 5-4. That's where they were lagging in their performance in games 1 and 2.
Philly's doing a nice job gambling on the passing lanes and getting a piece of the ball.
Jordan over Hawkins. Nope, wouldn't go for him. Rebound comes back out.
There it is again.
Oh, Armstrong got a hand up, though.
Come on, Charles. You must hustle back. You can't give him a 5-on-4.
Cartwright's going to take it over Mahorn, and Bill Cartwright hits another one from outside. He has 4 on the night, and it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
See, Charles can't display his temper here, okay? He was exasperated because he was open. But you've got to run back. That just cost him a field goal.
Armstrong on Ricky Green now. He'll move it down to Armand Gilliam. Working on Grant. Now 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Down to 3 seconds left in the shot clock. 1 second left in the shot clock. Watch out for this one. Michael Jordan in the open court has 6. And it's a 3-point lead. Jordan now 2 out of 5 from the field.
The Philadelphia offense, there is one thing which has been a major negative outside of the shooting. They hold on to the basketball too long, Pete, and then it allows Chicago to trap and then rotate.
Andre Turner getting set to check in. Ricky Green will be getting a breather. Next dead ball.
See, there it is again.
And Horace Grant gets it right back from Michael for 2 more.
See, every pick and roll, Chicago is trapping. The dribbler must either pick up his dribble or go away from the trap. Stop dribbling into the trap.
Philadelphia's lead now, a 1-point lead. Michael Jordan now with 4 assists. That one coming after the steal.
Wants a clear out here. Nice pass.
Gets it to Gilliam. That was a beautiful pass by Barkley. Gilliam came away uncovered after Grant left him to come over and double team him.
It's so hard at this level to get the pinpoint passes through 2 big men who are trapping you. But Charles is one of the best. 8
points now for Armand Gilliam, but Michael Jordan trying to take over a bit for Chicago has picked up 8. Still a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Michael Jordan slithers through the traps. All right, Pete.
He shows you something different every time you see him play.
They're trying to find. Ricky Green now has fed the post twice from above the foul line at a very difficult angle. When you are feeding post people, if you will just break the foul line, go down a little bit to the corner, 1 step, you increase your passing angle, and you can pass all day long to the post people.
Ron Anderson and Andre Turner have checked in for the Sixers. Ricky Green, Armand Gilliam are out. Michael trying to get the pass across the court. Out of bounds off Chicago. Philadelphia gets it back. Sixers up by 1. 48.5 seconds left in the first quarter.
That was excellent pass by Jordan. Right through Cartwright's hands. He should have had that.
This little guy's giving Philadelphia some quality minutes. After Johnny Dawkins went down, they picked him up, and he's really gotten more and more playing time as the season's gone along.
Good call that time. See, when Ron Anderson comes in the game at small forward, Pippen now plays Ron Anderson. Well, that's a little bit different than Barkley. You're just accustomed to coming down and planting yourself on one side. Now, it's a concerned coach right there, because two guys you do not want to get in foul trouble at any time in any playoff game are Pippen and Michael Jordan. They lead you in every category.
Here's another guy who's had a tough shooting series, Ron Anderson, at the line. He missed his first one. Anderson in the first game only 3 of 11 from the field. In the second game only 5 of 11.
See, by Anderson coming in the game, that makes Pippen play everything honest. Plus, Pippen must exert a lot of energy in running the floor with Anderson.
Philadelphia leads it by 2. Michael. Another beautiful move. 2 more points. He has 10 in the first quarter, and we are tied at 26. Jordan now 4 out of 7 from the field.
See, no plays are called there with Chicago. They come down the floor, and wherever the basketball is passed, they have options out of it. That's very difficult to defend. Nice pass.
Another nice pass. Ricky Mahorn, though, couldn't get it to go for him. A rebound pulled away finally by Cartwright. And there's the horn ending quarter number 1. So Philadelphia still unable to grab a first quarter lead. They've been behind once and now tied twice in the first 3 games of this series. It's 26 all after 1. With Hubie Brown, Pete Van Leeuwen back with you from the Spectrum. We are all tied up. Quarter number 2 about to begin. Manute Bol checks into the Philadelphia lineup along with Turner, Anderson, Hawkins. And Will Perdue is checking in for Chicago. Pippen. Craig Hodges also out there now for the Bulls. B.J. Armstrong.
In that first quarter, Chicago shot 55%, Philadelphia 63. Now, can Philadelphia keep that torrid pace up? I would say no. They're going to have to improve their half-court game. They have 5 turnovers in the first quarter. That is way too many, especially when you're trying to beat the post people.
Good defense played that time by Scottie Pippen to keep him from getting the jump shot away. Even in the foul. That's 2 on Pippen.
See, this is a different cover for him. He's accustomed to having Barkley catch it and stand around and wait for the double team. As soon as Ron Anderson catches, he's putting it down and going, or he's shooting on the catch.
He was looking for the shot again. Again, good defense played by Chicago. They really have done a good job on Anderson since he's been in there, and they quickly come down the court. Scottie Pippen with 6 points now. Chicago has the lead back, 28-26.
They have 10 points on the fast break already because of bad passing. Now, right there, they trapped that situation. The post guy was wide open. Bad pass situation.
The double team, the triple team now. Charles Barkley, but I'll tell you what. If anybody can muscle his way through 3 trees, that man can.
Now, look, all he did was carry Will Perdue, 240 pounds, and then Horace Grant at 220. He just carried these guys right to the hole.
He's amazing.
Well, the nice thing about it is, see, Charles never throws anything up soft. When he made that move and he split, he dunked that hard with 2 hands because he wants the 3-point opportunity.
And he gets the 3 points, giving him 8 on the day. He's got 8 points, couple of rebounds, 4 assists. And the Sixers have the lead back, 29-48, opening minute, quarter number 2.
And Turner gives you a nice pressure on their point guard right now. Scottie Pippen fell down on the floor. Ron Anderson on top of him. He was looking for a call.
Will Perdue is going to take it from the top of the circle and hit it. Perdue's also had a very good series coming off the bench behind Cartwright.
The new ball is holding his head. Well, that shouldn't shock you. You know, Perdue is a very good low post scorer, and he has a medium jump shot. We should know that.
Turner draws the double team. Down to 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Manute's going to put up a little running hook and hits it. Diagram that one.
We have nothing to say. I am speechless. He shot a rocket.
I don't even know what to call that shot.
Nice pass.
But there's Manute making his defensive presence felt. This time a foul is going to be called against him. We're going to have to come up with a name for that shot. It's not exactly a sky hook. It's not exactly a jump.
Watch the skip. There's his little skip off the wrong foot, and he banks it in.
Sort of looked like he was on a pogo stick there.
The difference between the two teams tonight, the passing is so easy for Chicago into their post-up people. Anytime that Philadelphia tries to make a pass, they're getting a piece of it. Chicago already has 12 assists.
And that's apparently been true throughout this entire series, because we could look at the assist averages for the point guards for Philadelphia coming into this game. Green at 1.5. Turner at 2.5.
Now they need that from Ball. They need the shot blocking to get some easy baskets.
And they need that man to get hot from outside. Ron Anderson. That one wouldn't fall for him, though. Purdue pulled away the rebound. Here's Scottie Pippen on a run.
Dribble. Must stop this guy. This guy is really a creator.
Anderson was able to get in there and do just that.
Pippen leads the team in assists.
Grant didn't get it to go. Manute pulls away the rebound. Andre Turner on the run. Sixers up by 1. 9:40 remaining first half. Anderson.
There you go.
Finally hits his first one.
That's right. If Manute will just rebound and kick it out long with Anderson in there and Hawkins, they have two excellent three-point scorers.
33-30. Philadelphia by 3. Hodges from long range. Nope. Rebound pulled away by Armand Gilliam.
He always holds the ball, and that stops their fast break. He did it in the Milwaukee series as well.
Quick hands that time by B.J. Armstrong. Will Purdue came away with a loose ball. Andre Turner called for the foul, his first.
I know it sounds like we're beating a dead horse on this passing, but right now Philadelphia could be up by at least 10 to 12 points. Their passing in traffic is absolutely atrocious.
And they still have a 3-point lead.
That's right.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, Hubie Brown and I will be selecting the Budweiser player of the game. Scottie Pippen over Ron Anderson. Scottie Pippen with 8 points now in the first half. It's a 1-point-6er lead.
Scottie, in the early part of his career, his outside shot was questionable, but now he knocks it down regularly. Plus, he's added the fact that he's a good three-point shooter. It's a nice matchup right here.
Stripped away by B.J. Armstrong.
Stop the dribbling.
Blocked by Hersey Hawkins.
All right, 4 on 3. 4 on 3.
Another pass, perhaps made inadvertently to the wrong person.
When you run 4 on 3 in a trailer, the trailer goes right to the box, because what it does, now watch the block coming in here right now. Nice play by Hersey Hawkins. When you trail, you come right down the middle. If you don't have the jump shot at the top of the circuit, you go right to the box. That would have cleared Purdue out of there.
Charles Barkley getting ready to check back in. That's a three-pointer. If it goes, wouldn't go. The rebound is hit by Armand Gilliam. Wouldn't go. Bulls on the run. Scottie Pippen. Basket wouldn't go, but charge a foul to Ron Anderson, his first.
You know, when people think of Chicago, everyone thinks that Michael Jordan handles the ball in the middle of the fast break. But it's not. It's Scottie Pippen. Pippen is the creator on this basketball team. During the course of the year, he averaged 6.2 assists as a small forward, and then the second guy on assists was Jordan. So when he's out there, he's difficult to control because of his size and the fact that he can take off at the foul line and slam dunk you.
Charles Barkley has checked in, replacing Hersey Hawkins. Here comes Michael Jordan back into the lineup. And B.J. Armstrong will sit down. So now you're going to have a Jordan-Ron Anderson matchup, Hubie.
Well, there's no doubt that Michael must work hard in this series. When he's at the second guard, he has Hawkins. At small forward, he has Anderson. If you press, they look for that first trap. Look at this. They're doing an extra kick. There are no outlets.
Finally, Gilliam comes out to help out. Anderson for 2. He has 5. 35-34, Philadelphia. Philadelphia. 7th lead change we've had in this first half. 7:45 to go.
Michael wants off right here. He wants to play 2-man with Stacey King.
He's got Anderson on him now. He takes the shot over Anderson. Wouldn't go. The tip wouldn't.